to get a shut off. Nothing going on, and it gets cleared away to the outside, and it's going to be Chico ball coming back in.
Yeah, it looks like Pleasant Valley's strategy is going to be to really settle in on defense for a little while and then maybe try to make a quick strike later on.
All right, a header there that goes nowhere, but it's going to end up Chico ball anyways. And looks like we're going to have Megan Pratt with the throw in. Throws it in here to the box, headed out once again. Pleasant Valley just not giving up anything into that interior right now. And it looks like Cassidy Murphy can handle that one, so it's going to be a throw-in for Pleasant Valley. And it looks like they're going to try to get up on the ball quickly here.
The formation that we're seeing is really a 2-4-4. That means 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 2 forwards. Pretty much for midfield, you're going to see at least 3 of them back on defense every time, most likely 4 of them. The forwards are usually going to hang out around midfield if their team's on defense.
Yeah, and that ball is going to be picked up by Brennan Meyer, who's had a very fantastic season so far at the net. 68 saves on the season and 9 shutouts, so she's been key to the Vikings' success this season so far. And it looks like we're going to have our first corner kick of the game here, and it's going to be taken by, looks like, Emily Duke on the far side here.
I'd look for this ball to be tracked to either Lainey Nelson or Grace Hernandez. Both seniors have a knack for scoring the goal this year.
And it's centered. Nothing going quite there. The Vikings have another opportunity, but it's cleared by Chico. Kept in right there nicely by the Vikings. And just a back and forth so far here in this early match. Until finally it is picked up by Nava. And Nava's going to look to clear this one in the middle. Trapped right there by Duke. Taken back by Chico, and we have another breakaway opportunity here. One woman to beat. And nice little pass to the outside, no, but it cleared away nicely there.
That was a really nice scramble D by number 8.
Yeah, Chico has had the early opportunities here so far to really make things happen. But the ladies Vikings have been very stout. And it's going to be Pleasant Valley ball. Quick throw in here down the right side. Clear to the left. Looks like it tried to be kept in there. Here's an opportunity here for Pleasant Valley. Trying to keep it on Chico's side of the field. Nice, useful header there. Both defenses, though, very stingy in this early onslaught so far.
Soccer is definitely a game of opportunity. You're not gonna give that many shots on goal, so you got to make them count when you get them.
That's right. Looks like Chico's got something working on the left side here. Oh, nice little one-touch pass there, but just didn't work out for the Panthers on that one. Pleasant Valley with possession again, gives it right back to Chico. Nice through ball to the outside. Might be a little too much on it. Oh, good effort, though.
It's a little too much mustard on that.
Nice touch pass. Cassidy Murphy just didn't have the wheels for that one, but Chico looking like they have some nice opportunities here early in this match.
Yeah, I've really been impressed with the passing by Chico so far.
Both teams feeling each other out early in this match. You know, these two teams are very familiar with each other. Played 3 times in the regular season. PV won 2 of those, with one of those games being a tie. So not only are they the crosstown rival, but you know them all too well. So no surprises here for either team.
There's not going to be very much that's going to surprise either team, and both teams definitely really want it today.
And it looks like the Vikings are going to retain possession here. Throwing down the sideline, contested. Pleasant Valley still has it. Centered, kicked out nicely there by a Chico defender. And here comes another opportunity for the Panthers, which is squabbled away, but it looks like Nava, almost tried to get a handle on it, but it looks like it took an unexpected bounce on her.
Yeah, that definitely did take an unexpected bounce, and it's a good thing it was a little bit right of goal, because that could have been a really bad if she misplayed it.
Yeah, almost a potential corner kick there for the Vikings, but it looks like Nava's going to boot this one away. Nicely done there. It's going to be really hard to negotiate this win for the most part, but the ladies are doing a very decent job so far. Looks like Chico will retain possession on the out of bounds. Panthers throw in. Centered. Nicely chopped, but nice job there by Lyon, keeping it for Pleasant Valley. And it looks like Pleasant Valley will retain possession here. Pleasant Valley looking to get in quick throw-ins here, trying to catch the Panthers napping, but to no avail so far. And looks like we're going to have another corner kick here, and it's going to be taken by Duke.
Yeah, Duke seems to be the person who likes to set up a lot of the plays for them.
Yeah, she's going to have to negotiate this win here. Centered nicely, and just missed. The Panthers doing everything they can to stay scrappy and keep the ball to the back of the net. And it looks like we have another breakaway opportunity here. Going down the right side, and there's just nothing really going for her.
She had a really hard time getting control of the ball, and also the Viking defense got back really well.
Yeah, it looked like Shelby Heiler was trying to streak down the middle there, but wisely stayed on side. But the Panthers retain possession here. Nice little boot right there. Good header back. Both teams looking to be very aggressive here in the early start, trying to get that quick goal. Pleasant Valley, as we already mentioned, is a team that likes to strike early as they retain possession on the out of bounds. And another quick throw in. A little bit of a scrap there in the middle. Retained by Chico. Looking to get something going. Looking to try to work some stuff with the through balls, but the Vikings have been over that for most of the day.
The way this game's so far unfolding, if Chico can get any sort of breakaway, the Pleasant Valley goalie hasn't really had much to do, so you might be able to catch her sleeping a little bit.
All right, here's another opportunity on the far side of the field. Smartly kicked out and actually off the Chico player right there, so looks like Pleasant Valley will retain possession.
Yeah, an old saying from one of my old coaches was, "If in doubt, when in doubt, up and out." But it's always a nice thing if you can get it off the other team.
That's right. That was Lopez with a throw-in. They're going to retain possession. Another quick throw-in by the Vikings. Nice boot outside there. Just couldn't get a quiet handle on that. And the Panthers will retain possession. Both teams, I think, working out a lot of nerves here in this championship match. Want to make, that first big strike.
Yeah, it's really just a matter of settling in and letting your game come to you.
Centered nicely right there. Looks like Duke going for goal and retained nicely there by Nava. He's going to let things settle down and try to clear things out here.
That's one of those shots when you don't see anything really forming and you're just like, might as well shoot it.
That's the first shot on goal there for the Vikings, so that's always a positive thing. Yep. Nice little touch there. Both defenses have been very stingy. Nice center pass there. Boot back to the outside to Lynch. And it looks like it's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers. Play On Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play On Sports on both Facebook and Twitter. Keep up with us in high school sports, every action, every week. From your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. Vikings once again probing the Panthers' defense. Another rainbow kick. Header there. And it is cleared away towards the baseline right there.
The Panther center backs have definitely had their hands full so far today.
Looks like another opportunity here for the Panthers. And that's nicely defended there by Farley. Very nice job. But it looks like the Panthers are going to keep possession. Throw into Murphy, out of bounds. And the Vikings will retain possession once again. It looks like neither team is really eager to keep possession for very long, just looking for that quick strike. I think both teams kind of need to settle down and keep the ball and try to make something happen for them.
Yeah, both teams are really playing a more fast-paced game. A lot of the times you'll see teams start out like this, and then as the game goes on, it'll become more of a possession-based game where you just pass the ball around and wait for something to open up.
Panthers once again trying to probe the perimeter of the Vikings. Those ladies are doing a very nice job of limiting Chico's opportunities. Once again, working in the middle. Nice boot there by Edamano. It's going to be saved by Nava once again. Just going to boot it down. Side of the field looks like the wind take that a little bit, and it's going to be Pleasant Valley ball. Yeah, I think ladies on both sides are going to have trouble with those high kicks. They're going to have to negotiate that wind today if they want to be successful.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough thing to track where the ball is going to go. I mean, as we all know, the wind can die down in a second.
Ooh, nice seam. Almost got a seam down the sideline right there. The Panther is just looking for that, almost that touchdown breakaway pass right there for that goal. But as we said, both teams being very stingy at this point. Oh, here comes another opportunity here for the Panthers. 2-on-2 situation, but defended nicely there. And it looks like that was Meyer back on defense there, doing a very nice job to poke it back.
Yeah, look for one toss down the line and then try to get it inside the box.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to... Panthers are going to try to center in some way here. A little tester there, but
now the goalie
Meyer was all over that one. And very beautiful clear right down the line. Even though that's going to go out of bounds, that really changes field position nicely.
As long as you get it out of your area, that's really all you really want.
Correction, that was Lopez on the defense on that one the last time. Brianna Meyer is in the goalkeeping set. And looks like we're going to have throw in here for the Vikings. Gets centered. Here's a really good opportunity here. Nava all over that one, though. Very nicely done to drop on the knee there. Scoop that thing up. Not even a chance for a rebound.
Nava's definitely found herself a little busy these last couple minutes.
Oh, right idea there. Just couldn't execute it. Very nicely done. Good poke down the sideline. Panthers probing the perimeter again. And it looks like we're going to have the Panthers are going to have their first corner kick of the game right there. Very nice job. Looks like Shelby Heiler tried to get the center there. Nicely defended. And the Panthers have yet another opportunity. Let's see what they go with here on this corner kick. Once again, the wind is blowing right in her face right now, so this is going to be a difficult kick to negotiate.
I look for a lower kick just because of that wind.
And there's a little bit of a liner. Almost a header opportunity there.
Shelby
Heiler probing the net, looking for the header. Couldn't quite get it, though. Nice ball.
Shelby Heiler has 21 goals on the season, so she's a definite threat to score.
Looks like we had a missed throw right there, so Vikings will take the throw in once again. As I mentioned, Pleasant Valley comes in to this game winners of 6 in a row, but it looks like the Panthers who are the ones who've really taken charge and been the enforcers so far in this match.
Yeah, you've actually seen the ball in Pleasant Valley's possession a lot more, but it just seems like Chico's more aggressive when they do have the ball.
Another opportunity here for the Panthers. Not good enough of a clear there. Retained, and it's going to be the Panthers throw-in. Yeah, it looks like Maddie Michaels tried to clear that one, just couldn't get a good boot on that one. Panthers will keep it in the Viking zone. Ball getting bounced around here. After the pinball incident, looks like Chico will keep possession. Once again, outside of the perimeter. Chase down there. And it looks like it's going to be an offsides call.
That was very close, but she was a few steps offsides.
I'd say just about a ponytail length there, offsides. All right, and it looks like we will be having Edamano with the free kick here. Decent boot down the sideline, defended nicely, and it's going to be Pleasant Valley with the throw-in.
And when you're defending, your defense is usually going to be perfectly content to kick it out of bounds just because it stops the flow of the game. So the team has to set up their offense all over again.
Right, and the Vikings really haven't found that flow yet.
Yeah.
You know, they've had a couple shots on goal, but it's as we said, it looks like Chico's had more of the opportunity to find the back of the net so far.
Yeah, most of the shots the Vikings have been taking have been longer shots. They haven't been really high percentage shots.
Dangerous little entry there, but handled nicely by the Panthers defense. Vicious battle for the ball right now. And it's going to be Panthers possession, looking to make something happen. Oh, Panthers having the right idea on offense, just not making the ends meet.
Yeah, just gotta keep trying because eventually one of those is gonna break through.
Pleasant Valley still looking for the real solid shot on goal, and that's going to go way out of bounds here.
Into the construction site.
That's right. Well, you know what? We'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond as we bring you action from one end of the country to the other. Join us in March for championship basketball coverage brought to you by your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. And as action resumes here, Pleasant Valley once again trying to work in the interior of that Panthers defense. Been very stout so far.
Yeah, oftentimes you'll see an offense try to work it down the sides and then score off across, maybe get a header into the goal. But it seems like Pleasant Valley is more interested in just pounding it down the middle and testing their center backs.
Yeah, there's another through ball attempt right there that just got picked up by the wind. And as you mentioned earlier, these ladies are going to have to keep the ball somewhat low because the wind has died down considerably since about 10 o'clock, but it's still going to have a huge effect on some of those higher kicks. And it looks like headed into the middle there. Nicely defended. Jump ball in the middle. It's going to be retained. Oh, a little whiff kick there, but Panthers do retain possession. And that potential attack is stifled once again by Lopez.
She was about 2 steps away from a breakout. Just a little too hard off the stop.
Yeah, that appears to be the Panthers' game plan, is try to really test the perimeter, try to get someone streaking down the end. It's going to be kicked back into play there by Powell. And nice play there. Keep it in Panthers territory. I think that's what the Vikings need to do. It's just, keep pounding away at that rock. Eventually you're going to get your opportunities. You just keep it on the Panther end of the field.
Yeah, eventually they'll make a mistake, and when they do, the Vikings will be there to capitalize on it.
Retained once again by Chico. And it's going to be Vikings ball on the outside. Lopez. Oh, will not take the throw in. Once again, another quick throw in there for the Vikings. Another center attempt. Cleared away there. It's a very good challenge there by Powell. Panthers trying to get something once again going, but that is stifled once again by Farley.
Pleasant Valley is definitely dominating the possession, but it just seems like Chico's possession, when they do have it, is more organized and they're completing a lot more passes.
Yeah, the Lady Panthers have really challenged every ball and every possession, really going toe-to-toe with the Vikings right now, who've had a very impressive season this year. Another good challenge there by Heiler. Neither team letting the other team get real comfortable with the ball or with possession here.
The midfielders are definitely getting a workout today.
Nice little center right there. Bumped out of bounds, and that's going to be headed out.
that was a wonderful job to keep that in.
Very nicely so, and it looks like we're going to have another corner kick opportunity here for the Vikings, taken by Duke.
Corner kicks are one of the most dangerous things if you're a defender.
All right, that's right. Nava right here has got to get all her, ducks lined up in the row, make sure all her ladies are set. Everyone's got to man up, or woman up in this case, and make a nice defensive play here. Let's see if Pleasant Valley can take a big opportunity here. It's going to be centered in the middle, bumped up. Shot on goal. It's going to be stifled, and just a bit outside on that one there.
She was about 5 feet from the goal. She couldn't have missed that by much.
And I think that's a kick that she's going to want to have back again, because she had that whole left side of the net wide open.
For sure.
Not sure if it was deflected. We are on the far end of the field here, but it looks like Pleasant Valley will have another opportunity out of here at this corner kick. High ball into the middle, headed up. Back into the middle there, booted up, and it looks like it's going to be going over the net. Pleasant Valley, you're a little disappointed you didn't get a goal there, but you had a nice opportunity, your first real opportunity of the game. And as we said, if they keep keeping that, ball in that zone, they're going to have a great opportunity to make that first strike.
Yeah, you just got to keep chipping away.
And here's another opportunity for them in the middle. Spins around, nice move, and even better defended there. That was a very nice move there by Grace Hernandez, who's very dangerous in the middle. Did a little stop and go, had the opportunity, but Nava read that perfectly and made a nice save. And it's going to be another corner kick opportunity here for the Vikings.
Yeah, Grace Hernandez has 19 goals and 18 assists, so she's very dangerous with the ball. She can pass and she can score.
Duke with the corner kick, centered to the middle, headed down. Nava all over that one once again.
That was an outstanding goaling by Nava.
Yeah, very much so.
She really bailed her team out on that one.
Panthers are going to have to find a way to get possession back or just get it clear. The Vikings are certainly knocking on that door, looking to get that first goal. And they are a very dangerous team once they get that first blood in. Centered once again by Duke. Up. Header attempt poked away. Another nicely defended there by the Panthers, and it is cleared out to the wide side. And it looks like it's going to be Chico Paul. The Panthers survive an onslaught there by the Vikings. And once again, another battle for the ball. Out to the left side. Hernandez working as hard as she can to get that ball. Back to the middle. Outside there to Lopez. Puts it back in the middle. And it's going to be handled by Nava.
Yeah, this Pleasant Valley team is very dangerous. Anytime you have 3 players with more than 15 goals on the season, that's going to be an offense you're going to want to keep track of.
That's right. Nava's going to put it on the ground here. Decent kick. Handled nicely there. Cleared up the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. Panthers ball. So we'll see if the Panthers can try to, poke at the perimeter again. They've had a lot of success early in this match so far with that. Nice tackle there.
That's an excellent tackle.
Panthers put it right in the middle. Opportunity on the weak side. Puts it back in.
That was almost a very nice little 2-touch.
Yeah, that was a beautiful chance there by Liker.
Just hit it a little too hard.
Yeah, maybe she would have thought about maybe doing a 1-touch there just to put the ball on net. But that was probably the Panthers' best opportunity besides that near header early in the game on the corner kick. But both teams having their opportunities, but it's just not getting their way so far in this first half.
Yeah, soccer's a notoriously low-scoring game. It's not very uncommon to have a score of 1-0. But the way these teams are playing, I'd say we're probably going to have a goal here pretty soon.
Yeah, as we mentioned, both these teams very high-scoring teams. Chico has actually scored 16 goals in their last 2 matches, being stifled right now by this very potent Pleasant Valley Vikings team. And We're going to have a throw in here by Lyon down the sideline. And that's just going to be kept in bounds by Lyon, centered. Nice pass there by Hernandez, just couldn't handle it. And it's going to be cleared out. Oh, very nifty move there.
You can tell she's very confident with the ball at her feet.
Pleasant Valley knocking on the door again. And it's going to be Nelson down the sideline. Another save, and there's Hernandez, and kept down. And Nava appears to be shaken up on the play after making another fantastic save.
That was a fantastic save, but the Vikings are going to want that back. They really should have scored a goal on that.
Yeah, that's really, you can't ask for anything more when you have Grace Hernandez right in the middle with an open net. And just probably the biggest missed opportunity there by the Vikings, but this could be a critical development here with Nava on the ground. Let's hope that she's not shaken up too much there.
Yeah, Nava's played excellent today. If she has to come out, that's not going to be good for the Panthers.
And while we have a little bit of a break in the action here, just to remind you all at home that do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups, like the game you're watching here tonight, or should I say today? Tell your school to sign up for the Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP. Once again here, score is 0-0 in the first half in this Division I Northern Section Women's Soccer Championships between the Pleasant Valley Vikings, who have had a very stellar season and have been on a tear these last 6 matches, and they are playing their crosstown rival Chico Panthers, who've also had a very respectable season at 14-3. So, Adam, first impressions so far of this first half?
Both teams are very hungry. They're both playing a little subdued. They're not taking too many chances, but they've both gotten a lot of chances, and I wouldn't be surprised if we'll see a goal here pretty soon.
Yeah, both teams have certainly been knocking on the door, looking to put one in the back of the net here. Pleasant Valley's defenders, I would say, have been their strong point in stopping that.
And for sure.
And Nava, for sure, for the Panther, Emily Nava has had an outstanding first half at goalie. She got shooken up on the play, might have taken a knee to the head there by Grace Hernandez, and she's getting tended to right now, and it appears that she is going to stay in this match.
So it's a good thing.
Yes, absolutely, always a good thing. But very, very entertaining match here so far in the first go-ahead.
Goalies get a lot of flack because they don't have to run around as much as all the other players, but it's intense to be a goalie. You get balls flying at you, you get people running into you. You have to be tough to be a goalie.
That's right. And, these teams have a lot of respect for each other. Coach Silva for Pleasant Valley Vikings spoke with the Chico ER earlier this week, and he said, I've had some great teams in the past beat Chico and then turn around and lost in the section final. It's still just one game. Doesn't matter what we did before. They're a good team, and I wasn't sure we should have beaten them twice and only tied once. I thought they should have picked up a game against us. So Coach Silva, confident in his team, knowing that they beat him twice, but knows that these ladies have their hands full here as we resume play. Decent throw in there. Panthers not really letting anything come right in the middle there. And it looks like we're going to have another corner kick here by the Vikings, who've had, I believe this is either their 4th or 5th corner kick of this first half.
Yeah, they've had a lot this game.
Center nicely there, headed out. Headed back in there by Grace. Booted away there safely. Just a miscalculated headed there. But it looks like Pleasant Valley will actually keep the ball. Nice little probing kick there. Just a little bit too much on that one, and looks like it's going to be a goal kick here for Nava.
Yeah, they're just going to want to keep kicking, and hopefully eventually for them, one of them will find their way in.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the Vikings certainly have won the possession game and the field position game so far, and certainly probably should have put one in the back of the net, but Panthers have been resilient. That's a nice little clear kick there to the middle of the field. Both teams have been utilizing the header a lot so far this game. Opportunity on the wide side here. Nicely kept in play. But very, very good job by Megan Pratt to get back on defense, make sure that nothing happened there. Centered, stolen by the Panthers. Nice play there by Farley. Another wide side opportunity here for the Panthers. It's going to be centered in the middle. Oh! Little probing kick there, and it will be a corner kick opportunity for the Panthers.
Yeah, she probably didn't really need to go after that. It would have been a goal kick, but better safe than sorry.
Yeah, as a coach, you'll be happy with that intensity there. That just knows that your goalie is locked into the game. You know, just want her to fall on that one next time, but you get to set up here, and we'll see if the Panthers can get another header opportunity here. They almost got one last time with Heiler. It's going to be centered. Up, almost near header, retained by the Panthers. Poked into the inside, but cleared out nicely there by Farley. And it looks like the Vikings have an opportunity. Quickly squandered there by the Panthers.
There was definitely a header to be had there on that corner kick.
That was really close because Neela Cornyn almost had a wide open opportunity there, but these defenders for the Vikings have been doing their job very well so far today. Yeah. That's going to be kicked out of bounds.
One strength that the Vikings have shown is that their fullbacks are very speedy. They can really catch up with the defender real fast.
Looks like Powell with the throw in here, challenged by the Panthers, and they're going to keep possession here. Powell once again with the throw in. Nice one-timer there. Panthers have been all over most of the clears. Oh, very, very savvy move there by Meyer.
That was really dangerous, but it paid off in the long run.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna have Pratt have any of that. It looks like the Panthers will retain possession here as we get pretty close to the halftime call. Kicked out of bounds there by Powell. Panthers possession. And it looks like the Panthers aren't going to change up their game plan too much. Keep attacking the perimeter. Try to get something good to happen on the inside with a cross. Good challenge there by Cornyn. Kicked back inside.
This game has really gone back and forth between who's dominating the possession.
Oh, cross opportunity there. Just didn't fall in. Very nice cross there by Lynch. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick here for the Chico Panthers. Nava waiting for all the pieces to be in place.
Yeah, you don't want to take the kick without being ready for it, that's for sure.
Good challenge there. Looks like there's an opportunity on the wide side of the field for Dressler.
That was an excellent pass.
Inside opportunity. Stifled once again by the Panthers. And they're going to try to make something out of nothing as well. Deep kick down the middle of the field. Handled nicely there by Edamano. And Hernandez streaking down the left side. Oh, good idea there with the give and go. Just couldn't execute it though.
Edamano's height at center back is really proven to be an asset for them. She's able to get her head on a lot of passes.
And she certainly has done that so far today. Powell with the throw in. Challenged by the Panthers. Missed header there. Centered. And looks, very nicely done. And it looks like the Vikings are just going to fall back on defense here. Thrown to the inside. Nicely defended there by Lyon. As we said earlier, each team not giving the other team an inch right now.
Yeah, this is definitely a game that could come down to the very last second.
And it looks like we might actually have our first substitution there. Lyon took a pretty good shot to the head with that last kick. And it's like she's going to be subbed out. I'll let you know who the substitute is as soon as we get a read on the number here. But Lyon's had a very decent first half. And it looks like we're going to have, actually it looks like Duke is going to be back in the ball game. Panthers throw in here. Center to the inside. Nicely done by Meyer. She had looks like she had Prot and Kazaa breathing down her neck right there, but proved that she is a cool customer, that goalkeeper. Didn't panic one bit, made the nice play.
Yeah, she didn't have a lot to do during the first part of this game, but the Chico offense has definitely kept her busy here later in this half.
Foul, couldn't handle that one, yeah, and that's going to be a good penalty right there. Try to get a good stab on the tackle, just missed the ball. We're going to have a free kick here for the Panthers. Kicked into the middle, challenged. Oh, and we have an opportunity here. Poked away, and she's kind of shaking her head on that one, knowing that she could have maybe taken a few more steps to the outside. Really got something going there, but good job by Cassidy Murphy being in the right place at the right time.
She's going to wish that she got a little more pepper on that, because it was really well placed, just wasn't kicked very hard.
That's true, but it still gives Meyer something to think about in that goal, and that keeps her busy. Handled by the Panthers. Defended nicely there by Duke. Panthers retain possession. Thrown in nicely there. Center attempt. Just kind of missed that one. Oh, and Farley kind of missed that one as well. A little over anxious on that clear kick. The Panthers will retain the ball. Nicely defended there by Duke.
They're giving up a lot of throw-ins, but they're right on the offense once they get the ball.
Decent ball there, kind of floats in bounds. Kicked out nicely there by Powell. The Panthers are just inching their way down the field at this point. Short throw in. Defended nicely. Centered. Header opportunity, just couldn't connect on that one.
She really thread the needle with that ball, and it's a shame that they couldn't connect on it.
Yeah, the Panthers have had a few header opportunities. Just can't find the connection there to really give the ball a chance to go in the back of the net.
Connecting on a header really is an art. You have to have perfect timing on it.
Right you are, Adam. Panthers working up the side of the field there. Kept in the zone there by the Vikings. Looks like they have an opportunity here. Squandered once again by the Panthers. Kicked upfield, might have been deflected, and will stay Pleasant Valley ball. Powell with the throw in. And that's challenged once again by the Panthers. Kept in the zone. Good challenge there by both ladies. Bounce the outside.
Excellent touch there.
Good touch there. Oh, might have gotten away with a little bit of a handball there, but they play on.
Handball there. A lot of times, if it's obvious it wasn't a purposeful handball, they won't call it.
Pleasant Valley looking to get something going here late in the first half. Stifled once again by this potent Panthers defense. But they will have a throw in here. Lopez with the throw in. Knocked out. Possession retained by the Vikings. And looks like Lopez will once again have the throw in. Good challenge there by the defender. Center attempt. Gets a little chipped out. Still a dangerous place to have the ball, though, for the Panthers. Vikings with the ball once again.
On that last play, the Vikings wanted a call because you're technically not allowed to play a ball if you're on the ground.
And they might have gotten away with that call right there.
Yeah.
Along with that handball, the quick handball that they kind of got away with too a few minutes ago. The Vikings once again knocking on the door, looking to steal a goal here in the last few minutes of the first half. And good challenge again. It looks like we're going to have another goal kick here for Nava. And it looks like that will do it. That's the end of the first half of play with the Pleasant Valley Vikings and the Chico Panthers tied at 0-0. We'll be back in a few moments with the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. Don't go anywhere. It's the Division I Northern Section Women's Soccer Championship on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here. Welcome to the PlayOnSports.com halftime show, coming to you from Pleasant Valley High in Chico, California. I'm Nick Dobis, alongside Adam Levine. Our halftime score is the BV Vikings 0 and the Chico High Panthers 0. Adam, both teams have had their opportunities in the first half. What does each team need to do to find the back of the net and get that championship?
First off, let's go with the visitors. The Chico Panthers, they just really need to execute better on their breaks. They've got a lot of breakout attempts, but they always make a bad pass or just a bad touch or something. So they just really need to clean that up. And as far as the home team, the Pleasant Valley Vikings, they just need to clean it up a little bit. They've had the majority of the possession, but it's all really been disjointed possession, so it's just kind of bouncing around. They've had a few shots, but they really just need to organize it a little better.
Yeah, I think you're certainly right here. You know, obviously PV comes in, the number one seed in the tournament, had a stellar year so far. Maybe a little bit of those nerves kind of shaking them a little bit, because I feel like the pressure is mostly squared on them in this match, knowing that they are the favorites in this game.
When you're the favorite and the home team, and playing against your crosstown rival, the pressure is all on them. Chico gets to play this game knowing that they're not expected to win, so they can play with a lot less pressure on their shoulders.
Yeah, Chico playing with a lot of fire right now, especially Emily Nava, who's had 4 or 5 saves in that first half. Got a little shooken up there by the end, towards the end of the first half, but it looks like she's going to stay in this game.
Yeah, she's been absolutely excellent. Just several very, very nice saves, and she's really the reason Chico's not down right now.
Well, that's going to do it for the PlayOnSports.com halftime show. The Division I Northern Section Women's Soccer Championship will return in a few moments with the start of the second half right here on PlayOnSports.com. High school sports lives here. You're watching PlayOnSports.com presentation of the Division I Northern Section Women's Soccer Championships live from beautiful Chico, California. I'm Nick Dobis with Adam Levine, and the Panthers and the Vikings are deadlocked in the tie here as we kick off the second half of play. And that will do it right there. Pleasant Valley looking to be the aggressors right away. It looks like a couple handballs there that might just be let go.
The ref seemed hesitant to call the handball in this game because that one was fairly obvious.
Panthers trying to center it right there. Good opportunity there, though, by the Panthers, probing quickly. And it's going to be a goal kick here for Meyer. Both teams looking to get out to that fast start once again. Meyer with the kick. Be handled right there by Farley. Duke trying to get it outside. Got tripped up a little bit. And it's going to be Panthers ball.
With both teams coming into this in a tie, it's going to be like a whole new game for them. So they're going to have to find their way in this half.
Yeah, that was Pratt with the throw-in. Defended nicely there by Farley. And it looks like the Panthers are going to have their first opportunity at a corner kick here for the second half. They've been very close in the first half, nearly connecting on a couple of headers. Let's see if they can get one to connect here. That wind once again blowing from the northwest down. Going to make it a bit difficult to negotiate. Centered. Goes right through. Chico keeps it. Another shot on goal. Defended. Picked up by Meyer, though.
That was excellently defended.
On a little one. Oh, and we're going to have our first penalty of the game. First card of the game right there. Looks like she was just a little too anxious to get to that ball and made some contact with Meyer. And, yeah, it looks like she is going to come out of the game here so she doesn't pick up that red card. The ladies don't go a woman down. We will try to get you the number of that player who picked up that yellow card as soon as we can. And it looks like it could be Shelby Heiler, actually. That's a big loss right there for the Panthers.
Yeah, that's the second most potent goal scorer on the team.
So we'll see how that changes the complexion of this game with that early yellow card.
With the yellow card, she's not out for the game. I think they just took her out for just a precaution.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like I said, they tried to take her out so she doesn't pick up that red card where she could get eliminated from the game. Looks like we're going to have another substitution here by Chico. Looks like she might be back in the game. It's going to be Panthers throw in here. And we will resume play with this throw in. Good one touch through the middle there. Oh, and mishandled by Meyer, who falls on top of it safely, but that could have been disastrous for the Vikings right there.
They avoided a disaster on that one. Lucky the ball wasn't going that fast, or else that would have been a goal.
Yeah, that's been the second ball that Meyer has misjudged here in this game. The first one led to a corner kick. That one potentially could have been a disastrous goal against them. Another opportunity missed by the Panthers as well as they retain possession on this throw-in. And they got something going here on the left side. And it looks like Megan Pratt certainly just missed on that one. And Meyer will have the goal kick here. Panthers once again having the opportunity but not just seizing it at this point.
Yeah,
Pleasant Valley looks a little bit back on their heels.
This half has been almost all Panthers.
Looks like Pleasant Valley will retain possession after that header. We'll see if they can go back to their first half ways of retaining possession, putting pressure on the Panthers. Decent challenge there. Panthers doing a good job keeping it out of the zone, though, and they do retain possession. It looks like Megan Pratt will have the throw in. And it's going to go right to the middle. Another opportunity. That one's scooped up nicely, though, by Meyer.
Meyer's definitely been very busy this half, and it's only just started.
Wynn taking that ball out to the side of the field. And looks like it's going to be Panthers' ball. Panthers dominating possession so far here in the second half. So they throw the ball in down the left side. Nicely defended there. Little tangle for the ball, but it will remain Panthers' ball.
Yeah, so far this half has been pretty much the exact opposite of the first half, where the Panthers really have controlled the possession.
Smith with another throw in there, defended nicely by Lopez. She's been all over that backfield, doing a nice job. Meyer's going to pick that one up safely. Throw it out to the outside. Touch right there by Torres. Good challenge there by the Panthers. It's going to boot it upfield. A mishandled there, and here comes a good opportunity. The Vikings gets kind of squandered. That one's going to sail out of bounds for Vikings ball. Panthers ball. So as you mentioned, totally inverse of what we saw in the first half. The Panthers are the ones who are retaining most of the possession so far, putting a lot of pressure on this Viking squad.
Yeah, I think the pressure in this game is starting to show for the home team because they just haven't really been able to get anything together so far this half.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a substitution here. It looks like Lee might be coming in. And trying to see who got a little shaken up there on that last play. I think it might have been Lopez. That's going to be that could be a potentially big loss for the Vikings. Panthers with the possession, centered. No one really touches it, and it's going to be a jump ball in the middle. Cleared out by the Vikings. And they have a nice opportunity here. Nava's going to come out of goal. Nicely done there. That's sometimes a difficult one to judge, but she did a good job there.
Yeah, that one was especially challenging because once a goalie leaves the box, they lose their goalie right, so they can't touch the ball with their hands. So she has to play it with her feet.
That's right. Offside penalty there by the Panthers. The Vikings will have a free kick. Gets booted right down the middle of the field. Headed nicely there by Liker. Panthers once again probing the Vikings defense, looking for the opportunity. Off to the outside. No offside call there. Myers in a scramble for the ball. Makes her own diving play of her own. It looks like we have a shooken up Panther on the play. Both goalies have been just laying it all on the line here to keep this game scoreless.
Yeah, definitely. That's the goalie's job, and that was a great save by the goalie, because if she doesn't get there in time, that's a red card on the goalie.
That's right.
Any unneeded contact in the box is an automatic red card.
And it looks like that was Sophia Liker, the shaken up Panther on the play, but she is going to get up. But it will be Vikings ball. As you said, Meyer did judge that ball quite nicely, avoiding the card and a potential penalty kick for the Panthers. Looks like Liker is going to come off the field. He's going to get checked out by Coach Parker there on the sidelines. Looks like we're going to have another substitute. And it looks like Gabriel Kaza will be coming in. Panthers looking to maintain possession. Vikings with the opportunity here, trying to get something going in the second half. They haven't been much of a threat here.
On that last defensive play, that was a really nice header for possession. A lot of times on defense, when you see a header, it's just to get it out of the way, but that was really good. Header to the feet of her teammate.
Looks like Lynch has an opportunity here, trying to get something going. Another miscalculated kick there by the Vikings. Clear to the outside. Good challenge there. Opens up an opportunity for the Vikings. And that one just gets squandered.
Yeah, that was a poor pass. She's gonna wish she had that back.
Yeah, Lainey Nelson had an opportunity, just couldn't make the good center pass to really give her woman the chance to put it in the back of the net. But that's probably the best possession the Vikings have had in this second half.
For sure.
And we have a slight stoppage in play here, as we have another substitute coming in the game for the Panthers. Meyer with the kick. That's Maria Tejada who checked into the game. And it's going to be a free kick here for the Panthers, as Farley, who's been playing very aggressively this game, was a little too aggressive on that tackle. Sophia Liker with the kick. Centered. Handled by Meyer nicely.
I think that was a little bit off target. I think they were aiming to put in the middle, not for a shot on goal.
Yeah, from that distance, you just want to give a teammate a chance just to poke it in, get that one-timer in.
Unless your name's David Beckham, you probably shouldn't be taking shots from out there.
Vikings threatening there, but Nava all over that one. And that's pretty much what the Vikings have had so far in this first half. There's a couple of stabs, nothing really sufficient to draw that first blood. Try to get handled nicely there, but it will be Viking ball. Vikings with a quick throw in to Hernandez. Gets booted away there by Janessa Smith, excuse me. And it's going to be Meyer with the goal kick here. Now that's a good kick there, trying to keep it out of the wind. Good challenge, once again by Farley. She's really been the spark plug so far of this second half, willing her team not to give up that goal. Been very aggressive so far.
Yeah, she's been all over the place.
Throwing for the Panthers, gets centered. Headed around a couple times. Opportunity here. Nicely defended, though. And looks like still a little bit of a mess in the middle.
On that last one, you could see the wind. It just...
Yeah, it kind of makes a little bit of a curveball spin on anything over about 8 feet. Vikings with an opportunity here, though. Good center, just a little bit too much mustard on it. And it looks like Nelson's trying to chase that down in a tough battle for the ball right now with Megan Prott. And it looks like the Vikings are going to have a very beautiful opportunity here with the penalty. Looks like it was just outside the box.
Good place to decide to give up a penalty, because if you give it up inside the box, it's a PK.
And if you're the Vikings here, if you're looking for that goal, this is a golden opportunity for you here to break the tie. Looks like we're going to have Lyon with a kick. Gets centered. Up in the air. Challenged by Duke. And Panthers is going to clear that one out safely. Very nice job right there. Ball handled by Meyer on the other end of the field.
It looked like that kick was meant for Grace Hernandez. And she's not a bad target, especially on a header, because she's pretty tall out there.
Yeah, as you said, Grace Hernandez, also 18 assists on the year. So getting her the ball in any way or form is a good idea for this Vikings
work out
team.
well for you.
Panthers ball. Throw in by Smith. Down the side. Headed to the middle. Picked up nicely there by Michaels. Not much going on, though, for either team. Panthers going to just try to get a simple shot on goal there, but didn't fool Meyer at all. Nice clear kick there to Nelson. Opportunity on the outside here to Nelson. Takes it back to the middle. Oh, and just a poor one touch there. They really could have had something going there as Farley chases out of bounds. Vikings will keep possession.
Looks like there's a piece of garbage on the field right now, blowing through.
Yeah, hopefully that won't affect play. Duke with retention, dribbles, nice stab there by the defender. And it seems like whatever the Vikings try to do to try to cook up something good, Panthers always have some plan to disrupt it so far in the second half.
Yep. It's evened out quite a bit as the half has progressed, though. Earlier on in the half, it was all Panthers. Now it's pretty 50-50.
Both teams not giving each other an inch on those tackles. Challenging everything at this point for this championship. Handled by the Panthers, centered. Farley boots it up in the air. Ball still up to Nelson. Oh, attempted bicycle kick there.
Yeah,
looks like we're going to have a penalty.
Yeah, that was a pretty reckless attempted bicycle kick.
Yeah, that was looks like that was Lee on the attempted bicycle kick there. As you said, just try to put the foot on the ball, but you got to be aware of other players too, so you don't injure them. But good effort there. Handled by the Panthers, cleared to the right side. Looks like there's a slide one-on-one opportunity. And just mishandled there. Panthers keep it alive, but sucked up nicely there by Meyer. And that was really an opportunity for the Panthers to steal a goal right there. And really put some pressure on the Vikings.
They're going to wish they had that one back.
Nelson handles, touches it to the middle. Very nice battle in the middle there. Handled once again by the Vikings. And just not quite sure about that decision there. Just to boot it away, especially when they had a good chance of possession and really get something going.
Yeah, let's see if they can set something up now on this goal kick.
It's going to be Nave here with the goal kick. Both teams desperately searching for that one goal to separate them. It's going to be out of bounds here. Panthers ball. Throne's going to be taken here by Michaels. Oh, change that up. It's going to be Kendall Howell with the throw in. Good challenge there. The Panthers are going to just keep marching the ball down the field. As Smith takes the throw in. Deflected there by the Vikings. Handled by the Panthers. Shot on goal, just a bit outside though.
That was a good idea. I mean, I don't think the Viking defense was expecting a shot there. So.
No, and I agree. And I think, with this wind condition, that ball is going to take some funny curves.
Yeah, it's going to knuckle and it's going to do some funny things.
Yeah, and Myers had a couple times trouble handling the ball. So, the best thing you can do is put the ball on net right there. As the Panthers retain possession with this throw-in. Headed to the middle, retained, challenged. A nice shot by Farley to clear that out. Nelson tried to get there, but booted away nicely by Howe. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick here for Pleasant Valley Vikings. Goals have been very hard to come by so far, but opportunities have not so far, Adam.
Yeah, the big question is who's going to break through first. And the way they've been playing, it could be either team at this point.
Both teams absolutely have had their opportunities, and it looks like we're going to have a potential of a one-goal match here. And just, you're right, whoever gets it. Opportunity on the left side there. Just couldn't keep pace with the ball, and it's going to be another goal kick for Meyer.
Soccer purists would say a one-goal game is good soccer.
That's right. And Panthers really had an opportunity there on the weak side with two open players. Ball didn't fall quite nicely for them. Boot here by Meyer. Retained by the Panthers. Good one touch to the middle. No one was there, and it's going to be an offside penalty. And Meyer looks like she's a little shaken up after that play.
There was quite a collision in the box over there.
Both goalies have definitely taken their shot so far, and this isn't a good sign when Coach Brett Silva is coming trotting off through the field, and hopefully, obviously we've seen that both these goalies mean a lot for these two teams. Both have played very well so far in this match, have had very good seasons. And a change at goalie right now could absolutely change the complexion of this game.
It'd be a very big switch to the game, and it's definitely something that Pleasant Valley does not want to see.
Luckily here, Meyer is getting back up. Hopefully she can stay in the game. We're covering, basketball, we're covering soccer and some wrestling a little bit later today, but we'll have live coverage of basketball from around the country in March as we hit the section and state championships. March Madness will reign around California and beyond as we bring you action from one end of the country to the other. Join us in March for championship basketball coverage brought to you by your destination for high school sports, playonsports.com. And it looks like action will resume here pretty quickly for a free kick for the Vikings. Nice effort there by Farley to chase that down. Good center, just wasn't an opportunity there. Center once again by Farley. Hernandez, nifty move to the outside, back to Farley. Just a little bit behind her. It's going to be booted up again. Good header there by the Panthers. And it looks like they're going to retain possession for now. And this is going to be a perfect opportunity here for the Panthers. Wide open. Weak side, nicely blocked though by Meyer.
That was an amazing save. The coordination it takes to block a ball like that is unbelievable.
Yeah, it looked like that was Shelby Heiler with the breakaway goal right there. Just was one touch away of making this a 1-0 game. But Meyer steadied her nerves and made the nice save right there. But it's going to be a corner kick opportunity for the Panthers.
Yeah, a save like that can be a big momentum builder.
Center just going to bounce to the outside. And another opportunity goes to the wayside for the Panthers. And it seems like Pleasant Valley has had some good opportunities, but it seems like the Panthers have had the more golden opportunities to really make this not only a 1-0 game, but almost potentially a 2-0 game at this point.
Definitely, that's very true.
Meyer with a kick, headed nicely by Farley. Hernandez chases it down. Nice little box out there to keep it in bounds. Little scrum for the ball right now. It's going to retain Vikings ball. Farley with a quick throw in. Good header there by the Panthers. They're going to retain possession. Another good opportunity here. Center to the inside. Meyer all over that one once again.
Yeah, the Vikings have definitely had more shots on goal, but the Panthers have had more quality shots overall.
Both teams certainly knocking on the door. Hernandez kind of held there, but fights it off nicely. Duke looking for possession, kicks it back. Panthers can steal it back, kick it back to the left side. Another breakaway opportunity. Let's see if it gets handled. Center to the inside. And it looks like that's going to do it.
Chico State is broken, or Chico High School is broken through.
Very nice cross there, and it looks like it might have been a known goal, actually, unfortunately. And, you know, that's, unfortunately, that's the way the ball bounces sometimes.
Yep.
And that's got to be a tough goal for the Vikings to swallow.
Own goals are definitely a part of the game. You just got to deal with them, and we'll see if Pleasant Valley can strike back here.
And it looks like that might have been Rachel Lyon with the own goal there. And that's just an unfortunate way if you're the Vikings to give up a goal like that. But, you know, if you're the Panthers at this point, you'll take the points, you'll take the separation, and, you know, try to put another one in to make some more distance.
You want the insurance goal now. And you never know with Pleasant Valley, that might have lit a fire under them and make them want it a little more.
Well, they're certainly going to need a fire right now, as we're well over halfway through the second half. Pretty close to about actually the 25-minute mark here.
So a little over halfway.
Panthers knocking on the door again. Nice setup there. Good shot right there, though, even though it was a bit out there. Kind of build up the anticipation and the sense of urgency with the Vikings now down one goal with, you know, hitting the 24, 25-minute mark right now. Throwing for the Vikings. Challenged nicely there. Referee's going to let that play on.
Yeah, it's nice to have a ref that'll allow for a little bit of contact, let the kids play. The worst thing is if a ref is micromanaging a game.
Nicely defended there by the Vikings. Very good job by Ibarra. Let that one just kick out of bounds. It looks like she actually picked up the penalty there, so it's going to be a free kick for the Vikings. Handled nicely there by Lynch. Trying to get something going for her team, looking for the equalizer. Oh, good challenge there by Nelson.
That was a wonderful tackle.
Very nice. Pleasant Valley getting something cooking here. Right idea, but good anticipation there by Michaels. Vikings trying to retain possession. Each possession now critical here in the second half. It looks like the Panthers are going to get the ball back. Throw in by Smith down the sideline. Hernandez, nice one-timer there to Nelson. Nelson getting something going back to Hernandez. Has a play on the left side. And that's a pretty good strike right there, but an even better tackle by Sophia Leiker not to let anything happen there.
That was a very good opportunity for Pleasant Valley. She's going to wish she hadn't taken that second touch.
Yeah, tough second touch there. Did a good job at least putting the ball on net. And it looks like we have another shaken up player here. It looks like Megan Prott. She's just going to tell Coach that she's just going to shake it off. Not willing to come out of this championship match anytime soon.
Just got to rub some dirt in it and keep going.
That's right. My granddaddy said the same thing. Just rub some dirt on it, keep playing ball. As Nava boots it high down the field, headed there by Duke. Another opportunity here on the weak side, and just going to sail. Yeah, just going to sail right out of bounds. Panthers have had a number of those breakaway opportunities. Haven't truly really capitalized on it so far.
This field is definitely a harder field, so the ball's going to travel a lot faster on the ground.
Good defense there by Leiker. Vikings certainly need to find a way to retain possession and force the issue if they want to have any hopes of equalizing this game.
We have a sub coming in.
And it looks like we're going to have Farley come back in the game. And it looks like Janessa Smith will be exiting. And that's good because this Vikings team really needs Farley's intensity right now.
Yeah, and just get someone who has some rested legs in to maybe run a little faster.
Throw in, a little bit wide. Handled by the Panthers. Ooh, decent push off there.
Yeah, she got away with a little shove there, but Pleasant Valley got the ball back anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets a little chippier as the minutes tick away as we head into the later minutes here. Good opportunity here by the Panthers. Looking for another goal. Handled nicely, though, by Meyer. I don't think she put quite enough strength as she wanted on it.
Just not enough on it.
Meyer making the boot here as we head into the 29th minute of play here in the second half. Panthers being patient. Mishandled there, though.
Yeah, the Panthers can afford to be patient. Just keep possession, milk the clock as much as possible, and just strike when you can. Other than that, just play defense.
Yeah, I think that's a very solid game plan heading into the last 15 minutes or so of play. Good opportunity here for the Panthers.
She got a little dribble happy on that one.
Beat out to the outside. Strong challenge there. Panthers looking to make this a real dire situation for the Vikings. Vikings, though, very solid defense there. Oh, very useful ball there. Nelson. Oh, and she's just going to get the offside call, and she and the Viking faithful are not happy about that. I thought she might have been just on sides, but that most certainly would have been a goal for the Vikings.
Yeah, it would have definitely been a goal, but the referee, that's the job of the referee to make a tough call like that.
Yeah,
not always going to make everybody happy, but you got to do what you got to do.
And that's a shame because that was a real beautiful through ball right there by Grace Hernandez, and that was probably the golden opportunity there for the Vikings to make a quick strike to equalize this thing.
If Pleasant Valley doesn't come back and tie it, they're going to point to that.
Yeah, very, very close call there on the offsides call. Nelson here, let's see if she gets another opportunity to be the hero. And she just kind of mishandles that one as it stays Panther ball. Oh, it looks like actually it's going to be Vikings ball here, as they get a free kick opportunity. Hernandez will be taking the free kick. Boots it down in the middle to Nelson. Nice header opportunity, and it is just goes over the crossbar. And another golden opportunity missed there by the Vikings. Another very disappointing moment for the Viking faithful.
She really wants that one
as
back.
Torres had a beautiful opportunity, was at the right place at the right time, just couldn't get a good solid foot on it to keep that ball down and in between the net.
You know, sometimes those point-blank goals are the hardest ones to get because you have to get it in the air, but it's such a small angle that you have to put it in.
Yeah, it
was a challenge.
It could have been, you know, sometimes you're not expecting the ball because it looks like Nelson had a great chance at a header there. Sometimes it might have caught Torres by surprise.
Yes, for sure.
Making her rush the shot, but another golden opportunity wasted by the Vikings. Let's see if they get another one here. Farley with the throw in to Nelson. Defended nicely there. That's a strong challenge by Hannah Michaels as the Panthers are on the attack once again. Ball the outside. Nice defense there just to get that out. Whew. The excitement level has definitely kicked up here a few notches in the last few minutes.
The crowd has actually grown quite a bit since we started here, and it's a pretty loud crowd.
Very much enjoying this match, which is the first championship match between these two since 2003. And it's looking to be quite a memorable one.
definitely going to be a memorable one, and it's really good for the city of Chico to have its 2 high schools battling it out in the championship for the section.
Yeah, a lot of pride and a lot of, at the same time, animosity between these 2 long-standing rivals in all sports.
Especially for these players, because a lot of these players played together in youth leagues before they got to high school. So
that's right. Yeah, no strangers on this field. That is for certain. Panthers will have another throw in here, looking to really put the game away with a goal here. Throw into the middle, headed out by Duke. Nice little stab right there. It's going to be handled nicely by Meyer. Just going to boot it out to the wide side. Kick back in by the Panthers. Tough handle. Nice little up there. Nelson. Hernandez. And it's going to be booted out of play, and it's going to stay. It's actually going to be Panthers ball here, as it looks like we're going to have a couple subs coming in.
Get some fresh legs in there to run out these last couple minutes.
Farley will be coming out of the game. As well, I believe, Burdette. Ball handled by Duke. Panthers once again on the march. Cut off nicely there. Ooh, very nice timing on that tackle. She misjudges that. It looks like it was going to be another 2-on-2 opportunity for the Panthers. And we will have a corner kick here by the Panthers.
It's another prime opportunity.
Yeah, very prime opportunity to really put this game away at this point. As we head into about 10 minutes left here in play. Really desperate situation here for the Vikings. Centered, and it's just going to safely sail out of bounds after a header there. It looks like we will have a few extra minutes as well at the end of regulation due to some of the injuries.
Some stoppage time.
Not a whole lot, though. Vikings really need to take an opportunity here in this possession to really get something going, at least force a field position change.
Ooh, that was a very dangerous goal kick.
Very dangerous. Ooh, dangerous kick there. Gets centered. Handled by Torres. Torres making a nifty move. Trying to make something happen to Nelson. Out to the outside to Hernandez. And smartly gets poked away there by the defender. Not letting Hernandez have any of it in the middle. Quick throw in here to the outside. Torres back to Duke. And another strong defensive effort there by the Panthers. Not making it easy for them.
Yeah, they're not going to make it easy. They're going to do what they have to do.
Duke in the middle there, trying to retain possession. Good, strong challenge there, though, by Michaels. Handled once again by the Vikings. Panthers having none of it. They can taste that championship right now, and they're putting in a full defensive effort as it looks like we have an offsides call here.
And they're showing some frustration there because they know if they're not offsides, it's a good shot at a goal there.
Vikings, the free kick here. It's going to be loaded on the ground. Defended nicely right there by Michaels, who's been all over the place. And it looks like we have another penalty. It's going to be a free kick here for the Panthers.
Going to be another good opportunity to send it into the mixer and see what happens.
It's going to be Michaels with the free kick here. She's going to try to curve it on the right side. How does a woman? Just not there, though, but that's the right idea. Use the wind to kind of curve that in. Try to put a ball on the head and see what happens.
Yeah, it didn't curve as much as she would have liked just because she put a little too much power on it, so it was going pretty fast, but right idea.
Yeah, Lopez tried to handle it there. Gets poked out by the Panther right there. So Lopez will throw it in once again. Goes down the sideline with it. Booted up to Nelson. Hernandez struggling to get the ball. Panthers retain possession, looking to go on the outside with it, which they do. Centered, and that's going to be picked up, slightly bobbled there by Meyer, but she's got a pretty good grasp on that as she kicks it away here. Nelson, good trap, good touch there. Just wasn't there for Hernandez though. Nelson charging, makes a great effort on the play. She's going to look to center it here. And Nava falls on it nicely there. Another golden opportunity for the equalizer. Just gets run amok there for the Vikings. And that's a strong connection that you want right there, too, with Hernandez roaming the goal. Just a nice play by the defender to keep that ball low and for Nava to fall on it. And it looks like Pleasant Valley will keep the ball. Good strong move. Duke with an opportunity there. Just couldn't get quite a good handle on it. Panthers once again have another opportunity down the left side. Well defended though. Cuts it back in, tries for the opposite corner. Just sells the outside. It's going to be a free kick here. Excuse me, a goal kick here for Meyer. Meyer boots it up. Well challenged there. Panthers put it back. And it's going to be another kick here.
Yeah, the Panthers just want to milk the clock as much as they can right now.
They do, and it's pretty much under about 7 minutes to play here as the Panthers get the ball back, but let it go out of bounds. Vikings with a kick throw in there. Strong challenges, though, by this Panther team so far in the second half. Oh, here's a good opportunity here. Once again, Nelson on the outside. Smartly played there by the defender. Good effort by Kendall Howell. Spoke it outside. They're back at it, though, heading straight for our broadcast booth. And it looks like it's going to be a goal kick here for Nava. The Vikings doing everything they can, try to find the equalizer to take this thing into extra minutes. The Panthers are holding strong. Now just under about 5 or 6 minutes left until they can hoist that championship.
And on all these kicks, they're going to take their sweet time, take as much clock off as possible.
They certainly are. Handled well there. Good steal. Looks like the Panthers are going to just make a play just to kick this out of bounds. If you're the Vikings here, you have to start thinking about going all in. Only a few minutes left. You can't let the Panthers have too much more possession.
Yeah, pretty soon here we'll probably start to see Chico start to bunker and just really settle in on defense. And then we'll see a lot more white shirts.
Oh, good opportunity there. Just handled nicely by Meyer, who boots it up. Strong goal kick right there. Ooh, another close handball there that doesn't get called. And it looks like that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Chico High School Panthers upset the number 1 seeded Pleasant Valley High School Vikings 1-0 off an own goal.
What a game.
Pretty unbelievable game there. You know, two really good teams. Just, you know, rather unfortunate it had to come down to an own goal at the end. Mm-hmm. So that's going to do it for the play-on. Excuse me. Well, that's going to do it for the end of regulation here. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the post-game show where we will pick and discuss our player of the game, wrap up the action, and send you on where you can follow us later this afternoon at the wrestling tournament up in Reading. So stay tuned. framed pretty good. And welcome back to PlayOnSports.com's coverage of championship soccer. And we are here with our player of the game, goalkeeper Emily Nava of the Chico High School Panthers. Emily, you had a fantastic game at goalkeeping. We saw that you got shooken up a little bit earlier in the game. Could you tell us what happened?
In PV games, I always get a good hit on me, and it's always from one of those girls. They give everything they've got, and I don't blame them for just barreling through me. I probably would do the same thing, but I got hit on the way down. I was trying to grab the ball, and I had almost a pretty firm hold on it, and then I just got greasy in my face, and I just went straight from my feet to my head.
Ooh, ouch.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see that you were okay and you went on to play the game.
Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't gonna miss it.
I bet not. Both of you guys are, pretty high-scoring teams, but it was a pretty good defensive matchup. What was the key for you guys, do you think, defensively in neutralizing a very potent Pleasant Valley team?
We just talked about before the game, just play like a family, If someone hits you, you better go after them, because we don't want to just get hit and then, not come back for them, because then they'd have an advantage over us. And we were already playing on kind of a small field, so we just wanted to, utilize all of our talent and just bring it into one and just talk a lot and make some really good passes and not let them through.
Now, Pleasant Valley certainly won most of the possession in the first half, but you guys came back firing in the second half. Mm-hmm. What did Coach Parker tell you guys at halftime that really kind of motivates you to get over the edge?
She's just the greatest coach. She can say anything and it'll get us going. She was just telling us that this is our game and that we had it and we weren't going to let it slip through our fingers. And some of us were about to graduate and this is our last game, and we were just playing for each other.
Now, you guys, this is the fourth time that you guys played Pleasant Valley early in the year. 2 losses, 1 tie. What does this win, finally getting that 1 win this season against a very good team, mean to you guys?
It's the best feeling in the world. To think that in years we're going to remember the last game that we won. We're not going to walk off and be like we never had the chance to beat them, because we did.
Well, you certainly did, and congratulations once again.
Much.
That was Emily Nava, our player of the game, goalkeeper for Chico High School. We'll be right back to wrap up everything in the game, post-game show.
Thank you.
And welcome back to Chico, California, and the PlayOnSports.com postgame show. I'm Nick Dobis alongside Adam Levine, and we just saw the Chico Panthers upset the Pleasant Valley Vikings by a final score of 1-0. As we said kind of in the broadcast, it's a little unfortunate that a championship game like this came down to an own goal, but what did the Panthers really do in that second half to kind of force the issue and for that to happen?
They just really kept the pressure on. They came out knowing that they had a chance at winning this game, and even though it was an own goal, that own goal was caused by good play on the Panthers. It was a shot that deflected off of a defender, so it still counts. It's a goal. They'll take it.
Yeah, they'll certainly will take it. And as we mentioned, a very bitter loss for this Pleasant Valley Viking team, who had a very dominant seasons so far and really had some opportunities there in the second half. One of the questionable calls there was that offsides penalty call on Nelson, which could have really changed the whole complexion of this game.
It definitely would have, yeah.
So, well, that's going to wrap it up from Pleasant Valley High, where the Chico Panthers defeated the Pleasant Valley Vikings 1-0. We'd like to thank you for joining PlayOnSports.com's coverage of the Division I Northern Section Soccer Championship in Chico, California. Be sure to check out PlayOnSports.com for more information and links to all our upcoming broadcasts. For our producer, Ron Borges, our videographer, Daniel Luna, and my partner, Adam Levine, I'm Nick Dobis saying so long, and we hope you'll join us next time, or actually in a few hours here, as we head up to Reading for the Northern Section Wrestling Championships here on PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.